What's good, everyone? It's your boy JTL, back with another red pill, respectfully. So, like I told y'all before, I have I'm signed into the group for the Lapeef Talk group on Facebook, right? So, yesterday I put up a post. I put up a couple different posts, but I'm gonna talk specifically about the two that's my concern. And why I made this video, the title I did. So one of the posts had that my bad. I'm trying to pay attention right now. But one post I put something about women wearing makeup. They took offense to that, right? Then I put up a post, after that. And that post with the women had like 150 something comments, men and women. Then I put up another post saying, you know what? How many people here have actually thought about therapy, right? And it was like only a few people said something. A few brothers and like one or two sisters. And I appreciate what they said because they said some good stuff, about after going through a divorce. One brother said he decided to go to therapy to, work through it. And, one woman said her and her husband went, and another brother said he goes. So I was like, that's what's up. But time kept passing and nobody said nothing. So in my head, I was like, I wonder. And it bothered me a little bit because I was like, okay, I see people saying, men and women would say about the group that everybody just put toxic energy out there and toxic posts up and going in on women or men tripping. So I said, it's funny how when you put something that's not quote unquote negative, both sides ain't got nothing to really say like that. And even still, when I put something not so negative, more men responded than women. So I said, let me do an experiment. So I went on ahead and made up a post saying, ladies, are you really that against a black man leading y'all so much that you would rather die alone? The next time, bling, 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 bling. A gang of women had something to say on that post. So I'm looking at the post, going back and forth with people here and there. So I let that ride for a day. And then this morning I was like, you know what, y'all? PSA. This was this post was a cap/experiment. I wanted to see how many of y'all would respond to this. We got a bunch of men jumping up ready to go in on the women. And we got women who say men only make posts to tear down women. But y'all was responding like somebody called your name. And you know what's so crazy, everyone? People started to still keep going in on each other. They didn't even care about what I said. Matter of fact, I copied, paste, and sent it to a couple different people like, yo, attention, this was a BS post. I did this for a reason. And they still kept going in on each other. And I was like, this is so crazy. So one sister said, black men can't lead. They're not capable. She came in guns blazing. And then I asked her a couple times, I was like, well, what about the men in your family? I ain't talking about them. I'm like, well, I'm asking about them. What about them? So it took like 5-10 back and forth replies for her to even say, no, they're good people. I said, then why would you come in with a statement like that black men are not capable? Well, use your common sense. Of course, I'm not talking about them. I said, no. How about you clarify what you meant? It's not on me to assume. Whatever, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm like, this is so sad. Then one sister was trying to take up for, well, that's her opinion. Of course she wasn't talking about all men. But y'all saying she need therapy like the black men here don't. What they be saying, that's not fair. That's all I was saying. That's not fair. I said, the brother was actually being polite. He tried to ask her questions and she kept going in. Then he said, you might need therapy. I said, that was fair. I didn't tell her she couldn't reply and say what she said. I didn't hide her post. I didn't delete it. But if she gonna make a public statement, like my comment was public on my post, then guess what? Everybody has the right to respectfully reply to it, whether you like what they say or not. But it bothered me because it was like we are so gun-ho on trying to go in on each other and prove a point that even when you talk about something good or something that might be a good idea with therapy, We're more busy tearing each other down or going in on each other. So like I said on one post, would it make, which they, replied to, of course, would it make, are y'all tired of this gender war yet? Should we just go our separate ways? And everybody, no, we should hang in there. But then when I make a post talking about therapy and talking to each other, y'all don't want to hear that. Because this is my thing. I'm red pill definitely because it's a lot of women out there that's on some bullshit. Let's just be frank, right? But, of course, there's men out there on some bullshit too. No matter if we talking about the blue pill cats that keep enabling the wrong thinking or the sisters that do it, both sides got our issues. So I'm honestly thinking maybe we should go our way for a little while until we figure this out. Because every time somebody says that, then we shouldn't do that. Then we need to do something. Because us going back and forth like this is sad. And I ain't talking about just on some relationship stuff. I'm talking about common courtesy, common decency. That's what's the problem at. That's why you got so many red pill guys. It's like, it don't matter what you say or how you say it, you still got women, especially our sisters, that's going to give you some pushback, and they would rather that instead of us coming to some common ground. So it's like, I honestly think we should go our separate ways for a little while until we can come back to the table respectfully. You know what I'm saying? We can't expect men or brothers especially to be great leaders if our women don't want to follow us, or they making excuses of why we're not, even if we have all the resources and money that they want us to have. Perfect example is like how the sisters on the Queens with Cocktails on Fox Soul treated Ice Cube. They kept saying, oh, you're riding with Trump. And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm riding for us. It says contract with Black America, not Trump's America. What are you talking about? All the leadership he been showing for over 20 years. Actually, for 30 now. And they still didn't listen. They still don't listen. So, even though it's been well over 30, because Cube has been in the game since like 85. So, it's actually been well over 30-something years. But you mean to tell me, even after 35, 36 years, you still questioning him? After $400 million made, his own empire's built, his own movie company, his own basketball league, his own record label, all this stuff that he's successful in. Not just he has it, he's successful. He has platinum records. He has $1 billion worth of movie credits. He has hundreds of millions of dollars put into or gained from his basketball league. He represents his people. He gives back. He still gets questioned. That's the problem. And I'm not saying, and this, what I will say about our red pill community, a lot of guys, you got too many guys that go too hard, like they just done with life, God forbid. So that's our problem. But maybe we need to go our own separate ways. And, me and my partner were main pro-black people, like, hey, stick with your race. But now it's like, listen, if you can't make it happen with Keisha, but Becky's willing to work with you, that's on them. Me and my partner still gonna stick with black, but unless they come out talking trash about our sisters, ain't nothing we can say. You can attack them all you want, but they ain't gonna pay you no mind, because they're like, well, I'm happy over here. You can be mad all you want. I'm good. I'm Gucci. That's on them. But I think we honestly should just go ahead and worry about going our own separate ways for a little while till we miss each other, and we try to come back and talk. Not come back in sex and relations and couple up and all that crap, but actually come back to the table and actually have a thorough conversation on what we can do moving forward. Because our thing is working with the youth. Of course, with brothers and sisters who are compliant and want something for us. But our thing is the youth, so God willing, we can help the youth to do better than what we're doing right now. It's a trip. It's your boy JTL. We'll be back more.